Hey guys, so this video is going to be filmed in completely HD. If you see the camera shaking around a little bit, it's because my sister is actually standing right there holding the camera, so it might be a little bit shaky. And if you see me looking this way, it's because I have myself on the big screen on the TV, because I have this weird thing where I need to see myself. This is filmed in really high quality so you guys can see my skin, because my skin is not perfect. I'm going to have balls here and actually go up in the screen. I do have, if I had real balls, I would come up on here with no makeup. On HD, I do have no makeup videos, but they're not in HD. So, just so you guys can have a better idea, this is not going to make your skin 100% perfect and flawless, because nobody has that type of skin. But, it's been really requested to have my updated skin routine video, and I was telling you guys how I helped my younger sister get rid of her acne using this routine. Now, I used this routine for a good 3 or 4 months until I got rid of all my acne, and now I don't use all of it, but I use some of the products from it. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys all the products that I went out with my sister and purchased with her to get rid of her acne. This video is just going to be the facial products, and I already have another video on the makeup products because we did go shopping for all new makeup as well. So I'll put a link to that video on the side if you want to see all the new makeup that we purchased together. But if you want to watch this video, it's going to be about all the facial products. So I'm going to jump right into it and tell you guys. So this video again is if you have very sensitive acne prone skin, blackheads. I have a lot of blackheads around my nose and pimples. I break out a lot on my cheeks and on my lower chin, so I have a lot of acne marks. Right now I don't really break out as much as I used to since using this routine, but I do still have scars from back in the day. So, and if you hear my mom talking in the background, sorry, she's on the phone and she won't be quiet. So, first thing that we do is Cetaphil face wash. You want to find a face wash that doesn't have any medication in it, because if you bombard your skin with a whole bunch of medication, you're actually going to get more irritated in the end. I explained that in my last video where my sister was put on different gel, and actually it was too harsh on her skin and it irritated her skin more, caused her acne to get worse. Not pretty. So, right, Mel?
Yeah, right.
So, Cetaphil face wash, it's just a basic face wash that does what a cleanser is supposed to do, which is just remove your makeup. It does not cure acne, prevent acne, none of that. You don't really want too many products like that on your face. So this is just going to take all your makeup off. Use it with a washcloth like this one. Squirt it right on. You guys know how to wash your face. Warm water. And Cetaphil, this also comes in bar form. If you're one of those people that feel like you need to use a soap to get your face really clean, it also comes in a bar form. And I believe this is $8 at Target. They have it at CVS, Rite Aid, drugstores, Kmart, Walmart, really anywhere. Also, when I used to use this a lot, I got it from Costco's because you'll get a really good deal. 2 really big bottles for about 20 bucks. So, it says for normal to oily skin. I don't know if this is going to focus. Daily facial cleanser, that's what it looks like. So you want to wash your face with this every night and every morning and exfoliate using a washcloth. Now, since you're using a washcloth, you don't need to go out and buy a separate facial scrub. So no exfoliators, only a cleanser. And if you're a girl like me that you wear eye makeup, my mascara is always waterproof. This will not get rid of waterproof makeup. So what I do is put a little bit of baby oil on a cotton swab, and I just use that around my eyes, not the rest of your face. But baby oil will get all your waterproof makeup off, so you use that around your eyes and this on your face. So that gets your makeup off and nice and clean. The next step is that you want to use an all-over treatment. And if you watch my videos, you hear me talk about this product all the time. It is called the Oil-Free Acne Stress Control Gel by Neutrogena 3-in-1 Hydrating Acne Treatment. This is what it looks like. And I talk about this product all the time. If you can only afford to purchase one of these products out of everything that I talk about, only buy this. I've recommended this to so many friends and family and people on YouTube, and anytime that I have, everybody likes it. I've had very few people that tell me that they don't like it. So I use this as an all-over treatment after I wash my face. It's a green gel, but it goes on clear. You put it on everywhere, and what this has is salicylic acid in it. On the bottle it says treats acne before it emerges, so it's good for people with like under the skin acne. hydrates and softens and reduces redness, and this is not drying at all, which is really why I like it. A lot of times, like I used to use Proactive, and the repairing lotion that came with Proactive really dried out my skin. This is really gentle for people that have sensitive skin. It's not going to cause any more irritation, but it really does cure your acne. It cures it, and it prevents the acne that's starting to form underneath. So after you wash your face, you're going to take about a pea-sized amount and put this all over your whole face. You want to put it on your forehead, on your cheeks, your nose, your chin. Even if you don't break out all over your face, this is a good preventative. So you want to put this all over your face. So that's the second step. Third product that you want to put on your face is a benzoyl peroxide. The acne stress control, like I said, it's a salicylic acid based product. When you mix salicylic acid and benzoyl peroxide together, it really amplifies the results of both. When you use them together, they work in conjunction really well together. So you don't exactly have to go out and buy the products that I use as long as they have the same ingredients, but I'm just letting you guys know the exact products that I bought, because I've stuck to these products and I don't change the brands because they work really well on me. So benzoyl peroxide gel. Benzoyl peroxide comes in a gel form and a cream form. Really doesn't matter. I've used both. I've switched them up. It doesn't make a big difference. What does make a big difference is the percentage. This one is from Target, and it is the Target brand. You know how Target makes a knockoff of a lot of different things. I think it's a knockoff of the one by Clean and Clear, and it has to be 10% benzoyl peroxide, gel or cream. A lot of times, most benzoyl peroxide product comes with 2%, 1%, I think 3%, and then it jumps all the way to 10%. This is the 10%, and it is very concentrated. So this needs to be used as a spot treatment only. So you use the Neutrogena gel all over your face, and then you use this as a spot treatment where you have big pimples or like your really problem area. So for me, it would be on my cheeks and on my chin and the bottom of my jaw. That makes sense. I would put this because if you put this all over your face is going to flake like crazy. This is very drying stuff because it contains so much of that benzoyl peroxide in it. It's so concentrated that it will make your face flake a little bit until you get used to it. So there's one by Clean and Clear. It's called Persa 10 Gel. But really, if you just go into any drugstore, look at the benzoyl peroxide lotions and gel, look at the back, and it should say 10%. So use this as a spot treatment. You're going to put those 3 products on your face every single night for a good 3 months, I would say, and you will start seeing results within the first week, guaranteed. Every single night, be very diligent about it. Do it every single day. Do not go to sleep with any makeup on your face at all, because it does make a big difference. And try to remember to drink water throughout the day. I know it's easier said than done because I don't like drinking water myself, but it really does help your skin. So you want to try and purge everything out and use those products every single day. Every single night, I should say. Now for the daytime, what you want to do is use a moisturizer, even if you have oily skin. I know a lot of girls that have, or guys that have acne also have oily skin to go with it. But you still need a moisturizer, because if you don't, your skin is actually going to produce more oil if it gets dried out. And believe me, you're going to be putting all these acne products on your face, it is going to dry out a little bit. So in the morning, you do need to use a moisturizer after you use a Cetaphil. If I didn't mention, use a Cetaphil morning and night. The other 2 products, you could use a Neutrogena Acne Stress Control under your makeup, but not the benzoyl peroxide. And then use everything at night, no matter what you do in the morning. So in the morning, after you wash your face with the Cetaphil, you need to use a moisturizer, like I said. And if you have acne, I like to use moisturizers that are not mineral oil based. You look at the back, and in the first couple of ingredients, it should say glycerin. This moisturizer, the first ingredient is water, and then it's glycerin. Of course, it's not going to focus, but you guys know how to read. So the one that I like to use is the Rite Aid. If you can't tell, I like using the Rite Aid and Target versions of better brands. They're really the same thing. You just need to compare all the ingredients, and if they're exactly the same, then you're just really paying for a name brand. So just make sure it's the same exact product. This is a Rite Aid version of Vaseline Intensive Rescue Moisture Locking Lotion, and they just call it Advanced Recovery. This whole bottle is like $4 over at Rite Aid, but if you feel better using Vaseline brand, that's the one I started off with. You could do that too. Yeah, so this is what it looks like, and you just want to make sure that it does have glycerin as a moisturizer instead of mineral oil, because mineral oil can clog some people's pores. So put this on before your makeup, let it set for a couple of minutes, and then you can go ahead and put your makeup right on top of it. Guys, you don't have to worry about that. You just put this on right over. Again, if you really are worried about your acne, you want to clear it up fast, after you wash your face with the Cetaphil in the morning, put a little, very, like not even as much as you put at night. Put like a pea-sized amount of this on your face, rub it all in, give it a minute to set, put the moisturizer on, give it a minute to set. Guys, you'll be ready to go. Girls, then you can put your makeup on over this. So that's the moisturizer of my choice. Okay, so the next product I'm going to talk about is optional. You really don't need to use this. It's not really a product that's going to help clear your acne. It's really just going to help disguise it a little more. Now, I'm going to be talking about a shade that's good for people with a skin tone that's similar to mine, which it can range anywhere from an NC 30 all the way to an NC 42 in the summer in matte coloring. So I have kind of like a olive skin tone, very yellow undertones. I know you can't really tell through the computer screen what my skin tone looks like, but definitely girls that have a lighter skin tone, I wouldn't recommend buying the same shade as me. Now, let me tell you what it is. The L'Oreal Sublime Bronze Self Tanning Jelly. Now, the reason that I use a self tanner on my face is not because actually my face is always paler than the rest of my body, but that's not the reason that I use this. This deposits a little bit of color, and for girls that have like little red spots or faded acne marks, this is months after you've used the other products. I only use this on my face at night now, and it has vitamin A in it, and it's a tanning jelly. So what it does is it kind of blends in the redness into your skin. It makes my skin tone look a lot more even than if I didn't use this. This is the only one that I like because it's pretty hard to find a tanning jelly, or gel, I should say, but it's called a jelly. If you put a heavy cream on your face or a lotion, it's going to break you out. This is a jelly, so it's going to be a lot more, not as much as a...
Cut?
No. Okay. It won't be as clogging to your pores, and again, all this is going to help you do is even out your skin tone. I think this is a great product for guys to use, since they can't use makeup or concealer to make all your skin look, the same color and have even skin tone. But again, I use this every single night, a very tiny little amount, and I put it all over my face, and it really just makes my skin tone all the same shade and much more even. So this is optional. If you don't want to use this, you don't have to. I use it in the color medium natural tan, and you can find this at any drugstore. It does come in a light though, and that is what I recommend if you are a lighter skin tone than me. If you're kind of olive skin tone, I recommend using this one, and it really helps really good to make your skin all one even color, and it won't break out your skin any further. Again, I used everything for about 3 months. Now all I use is the face wash, the moisturizer, and the facial tanner, and that's it. I think that the acne products should be used as a treatment. You don't really want to have to depend on them your whole life, but it will completely get your acne under control. You guys heard me talking about when I brought my sister shopping. These are all the products that I went to buy with her, and she saw an improvement in less than 2 days, and I seriously am not exaggerating. So that I know has been requested a lot for my updated skin routine, and that is everything that I use. Now, I get a lot of messages in my inbox about, especially skincare, but really about anything. And I decided to make a form spring for you guys because I know a lot of people don't have Twitter and they want a more direct answer, because I know I got a lot of comments here and I can't sit back. I honestly don't have the time to write back to everyone, even though I would love to. So I created a form spring, and if you want to ask me any question, you can go over there and do that. I will include the link in the sidebar. You do not need an account to ask me a question. You can ask a question with your form spring account and let me know who you are. Or if you want to ask it anonymously, if it might be an embarrassing question or you just don't want me to know who you are, you can leave me a question. So I'm going to leave the link to that page on the side. You can see all the questions I already answered. And since I get so many skin-based questions, my answers everybody can see. So I think it's more to the benefit of you guys, because instead of me having to repeat myself to so many different people, you guys can go there and see my answers to everything. And also I got a lot of different questions about anything and everything. So you can ask whatever you want. This is for the people that don't have a Twitter. If you have a Twitter, you already know, because I'm always linking it to my Twitter. So link to Twitter and FormSpring, everything will be on the sidebar. So the last thing that I want to do is just show you guys my hair, because I did go to the salon and I did get it cut. I got just some layers put in and a trim in the bottom. So the haircut is not really anything different, but I did go with some really natural looking highlights. But in this light, my hair still looks very black. So I'm just going to have you guys follow me to the kitchen and I'm going to show you guys my results. So I'm on my deck right now and I hope you guys can see the results. It's taking me some getting used to, because it is pretty light. Again, I do not think the camera is going to pick it up exactly how light it is. But I just got a half a head of highlights and they are, I told her to do a very subtle chocolatey color, but it kind of came out like a caramel looking color. So I have a lot in the front, and I will put my hair on the back so you guys can kind of see. This is the length that my hair is at now, and when I wear my hair straight, it's a lot longer. So my hair is very long. I needed a trim, but yeah, that is how it looks. Hopefully you guys can kind of sort of see the highlights a little bit. And again, because the sun is in my eyes. That's it, guys. That's everything. So thank you for watching. Any questions, comment below or go on to my FormSpring or my Twitter. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.